Johnny Shins.
Okay.
It's pretty funny. But Johnny Shoulders, you know. But the other day, Sean came in and was like, Johnny Bukkake. That's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
John was just like,
that has to be the best one.
Johnny
It rhymes
Bukkake.
and everything.
It does.
Johnny Bukkake. He probably
Yeah.
thought about that at home.
Yeah, he's like,
and he was
"Aw."
like, yes.
That's the name.
Are we going to keep that in? Or is that
Yeah, let's
part of
keep
the
it, yeah.
episode? Okay,
I
cool.
like it.
So, yeah, we started the episode already. This is the movie show, the movie cast, if you will. And Alejandro's not feeling so well today.
Oh yeah, we ain't got to tell people.
No, we do.
want-
It's a fun story.
yeah.
Alejandro and I went over to our friend's apartment.
Also, side note, Tyler said that, like Alejandro said that last night you were going to text me to come over and hang. I never got a text.
I told you.
You did.
I told you to give him the shout out. And
You told me?
yeah,
Dude, I was drunk as a skunk when this happened. There was
'cause
no
what I
way
said
that was
was-
going to happen. Because you were like, "Yo, text Karl and see if he wants to come over and bring the beers." You probably
Right.
said that, but
Yeah, that's
I
exactly
took it
what I
as
said.
I'm going to text Karl.
So,
saying
wait,
this.
hold on. So, never mind. I'm sorry, Alejandro. Tyler, you're a fucking idiot.
Ah. So
yeah.
we're over our friend's apartment last night. We're having a good time, cheering him up. Some bad stuff happened to him.
some jujus.
And the alcohol comes out later in the hang, and
Comes out.
yep. And Alejandro and I decide that bourbon is going to be
a fun, safe drink,
our
right?
drink of
Bourbon.
choice, and it was not good. Don't
Yeah.
suggest taking several shots of bourbon because it makes you feel like
Awful.
ass.
You will surely wake up in your own vomit. Anyways,
Does that happen to you?
no, not my own vomit, but
Not your
it's
own
happened
vomit.
before. It's happened
Someone else's
before.
vomit.
Have you ever woken up in your own poop?
Kind of.
As a child.
Mm.
Yeah. But I don't think so. Well, yeah, you definitely have. As Vern told me the
Yeah.
story. Kind of.
Okay, so let's talk about movies.
Talk about
guys.
movies, yeah. We just talk about poop all day.
That's true. I could. I feel like we should start a podcast
A poop podcast.
about poop.
Poopcast.
Yeah,
Y'all are so nasty.
dude. Did we just come up with the best idea ever?
Poopcast?
The poopcast, the MDRM poopcast.
Yeah, we could read our journal.
Oh
Our
yes.
poop log journal.
Oh my god, this is
All right,
genius.
we'll follow this through.
After movies.
Yeah, we'll talk about this. Anyways, yeah, as always, we start off with like a what are we watching kind of deal. So, Alejandro, you've been watching anything?
Oh man, no, not really. That's
cool.
It's kind of sad actually. When I think about it. No, I watched Girl Boss recently. exactly.
Well, I was gonna say like, didn't you see La La Land?
I did.
So did
yeah.
I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
How did you feel about La La Land?
Well, yeah, I finally saw La La Land. It's like I saw it, I don't know, like last week sometime.
I watched like two or 3 days ago.
Yeah, okay, and definitely late to the game. Should have saw it.
Yeah,
but
clearly. I mean,
it
for
was,
so many awards that it won,
Right, I really enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it. That's my general opinion, like my overall opinion of it.
Compared
just
to
have a-
Whiplash, guys, what do you think?
Oh, Whiplash beats
better.
it.
Yeah,
beats
yeah.
it. Just floors go right through it, man. Oh man, it's
But I'm not-
Whiplash is like
Oh man,
the embodiment of true cinema.
I'm not super into musicals, so I guess that's why I prefer Whiplash.
Yeah, because
But-
it's a music based drama, but it's not
A
music.
musical.
Yeah.
But what did you feel about La La Land?
My general consensus or feeling in the beginning was that it felt it was very old timey. It kind of borrowed a lot of nodes from original, like, classic pictures from the 50s and 60s, like all the styles of how they presented their musical esque stuff. So at first I was like, okay, so he's doing more of like an ode to homage almost to classical music, musical films. And at first I wasn't really that taken by it. I wasn't really that into it, except for when Ryan Gosling had a freaking keytar. I mean, that was that was awesome.
The movie was super impressive. Like what they were able to do. Like just with, like the long takes. The choreography of stuff. Even the opening sequence was like really cool. So it was really impressive on that.
On
aspect.
that, on the
music
technical
was
aspect.
good. I don't know. Like some songs I didn't really care about.
And that's my general thing. Like, I began enjoying the movie more as a whole at like the midway point and onward when it stayed away from directly or from being a musical and was more into the
drama
of the two characters, because the beginning has more musical parts into it. You know, like the opening, the getting ready in the house with her friends, which that part just I was just like, all right, 2 hours of this, I'm in for it.
But once the two of them started having like the drama between them,
that's where it really started taking off. Yeah,
the Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone, both great.
Both fantastic. I think I was impressed by Emma Stone, because usually she's a good actress, but as far as like being a serious actress, I haven't found her that impressive in anything else so far. But aside from Birdman was
Birdman. She was good in that.
She was amazing in that one. But she was still like kind of like bratty teen. This is her first time playing like a true woman in my eyes.
True woman.
Yeah. Also, not to be compared to The Help, because in The Help she was still playing like a younger. This one she felt more like.
I really enjoyed The Help. That was a good movie.
The Help was nice. Yes.
Yes.
The drama that she had, and seeing how her career path took her, or where it took her, and all like the downs and the ups and all that kind of stuff, beautifully impressive. And her own little singing scene near the end there too.
Oh, right.
That was heartwarming. It was
it's
cute.
heartwarming. Damien Chazelle, I don't know. Maybe he has a knack for endings. I love the ending.
The ending,
movie, right?
See, when I was watching with Vern, at first I was like, oh, I'm really happy they're not taking this in like a generic kind of ending approach. Like there was a scene where it could have just ended, and I would have been fine with it. And then no, he just takes us for a whole another spin. Yeah, no other loop, man. And it was beautiful.
Yeah, and it didn't end generically or anything like that. And then the very last like 5 seconds, I was just like, that's right. I like that. I like that. That's cool. And the same thing with Whiplash. The last like 10 seconds of Whiplash,
so intense.
So I think he just has like solid endings.
And that's something that's so hard to find in movies. I think right now, especially like.
Think he likes happy endings?
Good one.
Most movies end in a way that just kind of pissed me off.
Right, and this ending was like, it was happy, but also it was bittersweet ending.
Yeah, it was.
I'll go with that. Yeah,
seeing Ryan Gosling going through his moments there in his head, and seeing how things could have played out differently.
I was like,
doesn't it hurt? Yeah. And at one point, I was like, I can't tell if this is a dream
or if this is real.
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
Until the very end, and then all you see is that like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Go watch it.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to. See, I've had a very tortured. Mateo lent us a copy of it, and
sitting right over there.
I was the other day. I knew that Karl's girlfriend wanted to watch it, and they were over, and I was like, "Hey guys, you want to watch La La Land? What are you doing?" Anyway, like.
You're like, hey,
you guys want to watch La La Land tonight? And you guys just looked at me with like the guiltiest faces, and you're like, we already watched it.
Yeah, and then Alejandro and his girlfriend watched it without Tyler, so Tyler just keeps missing out on the party.
Man,
to be fair though, you're not a part of my relationship. You're part of his.
That's true. We're all part of each other. We're all part of each other's relationship.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you guys are closer to my girlfriend than I sometimes realize or forget. Like
we meme with her. That's
true.
She's a good memer.
She's a meme queen.
But
I encourage her.
So since you haven't seen La La Land, anything that you've watched or seen?
Nothing particularly interesting. I watched the Fast and the Furious with Mateo.
Yeah, I saw a good bit of that. And actually, you know what? Actually looked kind of cool.
Yup. I had the same thought. Okay, like he's not here, so we can't egg him on.
Right.
You know
he'd be like, told you. Like,
no, exactly. I told you, motherfuckers. You made fun of me. All that stuff. All right.
We just saw the first one.
The action in it is very solid.
Yeah, it is.
The characters and the dialogue are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a very silly movie.
Yes, but I really enjoyed the early 2000s music and just the car sequences and stuff. It was very fun.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is I feel like I haven't seen any of the other ones,
right?
But I feel like the later ones, how they get so ridiculous and over the top, and then in the new one we have The Rock like kicking a torpedo or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I will like that. It's so ridiculous. It gets into like Sharknado territory.
See, I think it's the opposite, honestly, because all right, Fast and Furious, it's like it wants to be serious, but it knows it's not. It can't take it that far because it's still about cars. the end of the day, it's just all about cars.
Cars, Nas.
Yeah,
Nas.
Family.
That's all about.
Family.
Family.
Vin
So
Diesel.
it's serious with like it's tongue in cheek sort of like it knows what it wants to be. Then Too Fast, Too Furious, it's just like nah, we dumb action movie dog. And then Tokyo Drift happens, and it's even more like nah, this is even dumber. All right, and then it goes into getting better. Apparently, you know
That's what everybody says. Around like five is when it gets really, really good. Which
because they know what they are. They hone in on what they are, which is much of the first, but they're like, more explosions, more gunpowder, more cars.
More cars. Maybe we have them all right there, all 7 of them.
I really think that I'm going to end up.
That hurts me though. Hearing that
going
there's
through
7 of them.
Now there's
8.
Because I love a good action movie.
Me too.
Even a dumb action movie I like.
Yeah.
I mean, like fucking Fury Road was one of my favorite movies. Probably, I think, top 2 or 3 of 2015.
I think so, 2015.
But that movie was fucking phenomenal.
Yes.
And I've been craving a good, just like action movie.
Yeah.
Raw
Like you
action.
can't call you've called and Mateo has called Star Wars an action movie. It is not an action movie.
No, I mean, it's
There's a lot of action in it.
Yeah.
But it is not like
That's action adventure. That's just the
Like,
you know.
here's just like
But it has drama.
yeah,
You know, it has
and comedy as character,
Yeah. Romance.
epic,
Western.
majesty.
See, no, but you're right. There are some times.
Perfect.
There are times where I just want like a nice good old action movie. You know? You
Yeah,
want
just a
something that's
vignette of action. I don't give a shit about the characters. I don't give a shit about dialogue. I just want to watch, things hit things for about an hour and a half.
But the thing is like there's things hit things. There's action movies. Like Mad Max isn't like a dumb action movie.
No.
It's like a really good movie.
The
Sick ass action.
story doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it's a very simple plot.
It's just like we got to get these people away
here.
from these people to
That's
this place.
Yeah.
And then this place to this place, and then
It's like a video game.
Yeah.
But it's like this.
that's actually what a lot of reviewers said, that it has a very video gamey premise.
Dude,
But it works.
Yeah.
It's one of the
some
few
of that
does.
shit, like I was hearing some people being like all serious. They're like, it's like the action in Fury Road is so like it's just like high quality. It's not ridiculous. I'm like, are you telling me that a guy hanging, playing a guitar, and shooting rockets out of that is not ridiculous?
But that's dude, it's so good. I've never seen that movie in theater, and I was just like, oh my god,
Seeing like a nasty old midget
so
looking through a
cool.
telescope.
I would love to see that movie in theaters again.
Yes, same.
But
Maybe one day you'll get a nice like remaster.
Yeah.
8K.
8K. Yep. Anything else that we've been viewing?
Just
Not really.
The Office.
The Office.
The millionth
The
time.
Office.
Look, I'm banning The Office from this podcast.
No, you're not.
Why?
Because we're not talking about that show.
The Office is so
All right.
good.
The Office is amazing and beautiful.
Because
Makes me happy.
Because Tyler and I are like ingrained in The Office. Vern, your girlfriend, is also a Office like aficionado. Yeah. So we meme hard with The Office quotes.
Oh, I
and
trust
stuff
you.
like that.
I think
Good
I'm
stuff.
on rewatch number 7 at this point. Because
Boom, Michael Schoon, FBI.
Michael Schoon, FBI.
wait, real quick. One last thing to add. One last thing to add, real quickly. Okay,
What?
there's a whole slew of good, juicy content coming out to Netflix this month.
Oh, true. Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Plenty. I mean, I'm looking forward to House of Cards, the next and apparently final season, if I'm not mistaken.
That's cool.
Which I know you guys don't watch.
Yeah.
But
Is it the 4th season?
Yeah. 4 or 5.
I think it's 5. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. If I haven't seen the last season in a while, so I can't remember where it ends off. We also get Master of None. Yeah. That's season 2 of
Aziz,
that.
Yeah.
More Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. That's a terrible show. Don't watch it.
Everybody loves
really?
it.
I couldn't get into it.
It's a Tina Fey show, right?
Britain, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I heard about that, and I was like, oh, it's Tina Fey. She did it after 30 Rock. I was like, all right, I'm down. I'll watch it. I haven't seen it, but it's not that good.
A lot of people say it's really great.
This is my issue with it is that like it's too I don't know, the humor doesn't hit or land well, because I'm more into like deadpan or more like Parks and Rec style stuff or The Office, as you will, things that are they're clearly goofy but like there's that sort of like serious limelight to it too, where the characters kind of believe in their own stupidity.
Right.
You know, Kimmy Schmidt just feels like a show. It just feels.
Is it more 30 Rock? Like, is it just very similar to 30 Rock?
I haven't watched 30 Rock in like a while and a half, so I couldn't really compare it to.
But 30 Rock is very much like straight up, like this is a show.
It feels like a show.
Very goofy, yeah.
Yeah. It just feels like a show, and that's the problem with Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt to me. It feels like a show. It doesn't feel like, I don't know. We're at a point now with modern TV and movies that if I'm viewing something, it's kind of looking through a glass, seeing someone else's life, you know. So I don't like shows
That's the thing. It's like when you're watching a Tina Fey show, you're not watching it for really the characters. You're watching it for the writing and the jokes because Tina Fey is like unendingly funny.
Yeah,
and I don't think she's like really put out much bad.
Yeah, no, and she's written like good movies and stuff. So she was like,
Gotta be honest, even Mean Girls.
Mean Girls is great.
Oh,
Mean Girls is so funny.
It's like the best teen comedy.
Of
the early
all
2000s.
time. It's so good,
no doubt.
But what I was really trying to say, real quick, Malibu's Most Wanted is back on Netflix.
What is that? You keep
Have you guys never seen Malibu's Most Wanted?
No,
or watched
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Isn't it a comedy?
It is a comedy, but it's like the most choice of. All right, you guys were talking about early 2000s. That's what this podcast is about now, all right?
Early 2000s.
The early 2000s movie. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's an idea. This is not for like now, but like future, we should do like decades. Like
the best movies of. Oh man, that's great.
Like, do like a decade.
Beautiful
thing.
idea.
Anyways,
can we just skip
we'll do that?
The 90s?
We'll start with like the 20s.
Ooh, I got mine locked and loaded for the 20s.
Oh, I know what
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nosferatu.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That was gonna be funny, but that's
maybe we'll do that like as like the main topic. Will be like a decade. You know.
I don't feel that.
But yeah. So anyways,
we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Either way, no, there's a lot on. You know the flicks.
The flicks.
The flicks.
So keep your eyes out. You know,
I hate that term.
Some good stuff because there's a lot of good stuff coming out.
Yeah, I mean, are you going to be interested in the Defenders series?
That's not coming out for a while, isn't it?
I don't know.
They just released.
I just heard the trailer was put out.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the trailer yet.
Okay.
I'm okay. So let's dig into that for a second here. Okay.
Are you lukewarm?
I hate you so much. So we're taking. All right. We started off with Daredevil. To me, fantastic.
Great show.
Loved it. You know. Did you actually watch it too?
Oh
my god.
Everyone says it though.
All right. I loved it.
I watched the first season. It was very good.
And then we had Jessica Jones, which I did enjoy, but it was really, really, really dragged on.
Okay.
Like as far as that season goes, there was some issues that I had with it and the character to some extent, but still liked it. Then we had Luke Cage, which was like fan-effing-tastic in the beginning for me, and then felt like a chore to finish.
Right.
And I think they did like the sort of like personality to Luke Cage's character and that sort of subculture of like 80s-ish feeling, not how do I put it, like mobster / gangster, but like for the black community. What I don't want to say thug because it's not what it is, but it's like pimping, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Because you'll see what I mean if you ever watch it.
Like pimping, you know what I mean?
There's good
this
characters
podcast
in it. All right,
become racist.
They did good justice on
it was cool
on African American culture.
Yeah.
If there's anything I can say to that, you know. And then, but like still felt like a chore to finish just because they dragged it to hell on. And then Iron Fist was just
yeah. Ew.
Yeah,
Stop.
that face. Just that face. Iron Fist was okay, and that's the problem with that show. It's okay, but like Danny Rand's character is awful. His sidekick, the girl, I can't remember her name for the life of me right now, just because it's been a while. But she was great, and she was fantastic, and she really saved the show. But then, like the plot twist at the end ruined it for me too. Like they tried pulling another Daredevil with Iron Fist, and it just crash and burn. So no, now Defenders. Now I'm having like as you said, a lukewarm feeling towards. So I've given all the shows a chance, and they went from here. Now they're like in here, and even with Daredevil season 2, like Daredevil season 2 was like here, you know, like it wasn't as good to me.
Right.
So I don't know.
I just like wasn't interested after the first season. I watched it and I was like, oh, that's enough for me.
The Punisher arc is fantastic for season 2.
All right, with John Bernthal, playing.
Which is beautiful, beautiful choice. It's just the second half of that season that it goes into like the hand stuff and like, you know, which actually ties into Iron Fist as well.
Right.
But I don't know. That's where I started losing interest. You just don't really care because it just doesn't feel like a real villain. It doesn't feel like it has much substance to it. It doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. And that's what I feel like with the Defenders. I feel like it's not gonna go anywhere.
Right. Well, the Defenders is gonna be a show. right? And that's not like it's not like a mini movie or anything.
No,
right?
I believe it's going to be its own series.
That's weird. I mean, so I feel like they're going to continue the other characters' individual shows as well as the Defender show, right?
From my understanding, yes.
I feel like I don't know.
Doesn't make sense, right?
Right. I feel like it would have been cool maybe to do like one season of like each like character, do boom 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 boom, and then do
The Defender
show and
where
just
each character has like their own arcs in the stories.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all that
Instead,
stuff.
now they're having all these like 6 shows all happening. It's weird, but money,
I was just sad because one of my boys, Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah.
I don't know if is that how you pronounce his last name?
Elephant.
Something like that.
Fucking Lord of the Rings, like.
He was like rumored to play Punisher.
Oh right.
And I was very stoked for that because he was originally before Robert Downey came in and swooped the position. He was pretty like from what I read was lined up to play Iron Man.
Oh, cool.
And they were like, "Well, we really like you. We want to put you in something else in Marvel." They were going to put him as Punisher, which I don't really see, but like I was still excited to see it.
Right, but I still think that. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I still think that John Bernthal is a better choice for Punisher.
Oh, he's so vicious.
You might be right. I just like that actor.
Yeah, yeah.
I just wanted to see him in more stuff.
No, I'd like to see him in more stuff as well. He would have been a good Tony Stark, I think.
Yeah,
but Robert Downey Jr. is like
exactly.
perfect.
It's like one of those things that it's like Robert Downey came in. I'm sure they were like, "All right, Robert, why'd you do this?"
But plus he's friends with Jon Favreau. Which I'm sure helped entirely.
Of course. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna move on to like pretty much our main, just like what we're gonna talk about today, which is we're in May now, so now we have the summer movie season hitting us.
Oh yes,
hitting us pretty hard.
All right.
So we got a lot of exciting movies to look forward to this summer.
Do we?
I think so. Not a lot, but
I'm sorry. I have not been on my game as far as seeing what's coming out.
Well,
I thought you had that very mischievous face that you get sometimes, and I thought you were about to like roast a bunch of movies.
Yeah,
no, I have no clue what's coming out. So this is actually fun.
All right. So we'll start off with May. Okay, so the first one,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
So sorry. Beat me to it.
Punch him in the face.
Is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which are you going with them tonight or no?
I'm still feeling like a no.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Tyler and Mateo. We're
dude, I literally have a headache right now.
And
take a nap.
And I can't see it because they want to see it at 7 p.m. So
hey,
they're a bunch of chumps. All right,
that was not my decision. All right,
Mateo is
small.
Mateo thinks it's really important that we get the review out tonight. Well, whatever. But yeah, and Alejandro may or may not go.
May or may not. I mean, I'll definitely see it just because at some point throughout the week. If I don't go tonight, I will see it because it's Guardians. First one was fantastic.
I loved it. I loved the first
I'm
one.
looking at the list right now of movies coming out. It's very good. Sorry, continue.
But yeah, Guardians 2. Are you excited, Tyler?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm excited to see it. I mean, I really liked the first one. The problem is that I didn't find it very rewatchable. It was like I watched it the first time. It was a blast. Blah blah blah. But then I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll never
it like 2 or 3 times.
I've only watched it twice, and I can kind of see that. I think the one that suffers more is Doctor Strange, which I saw once, thought it was great, and just never, ever.
Doctor Strange, I had no desire to watch again.
Yeah, right? Like, it just...
I was like, it was fine.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was really different, but, you guys feel differently. That's okay.
But yeah, Guardians comes out tonight, and I don't know, like, I think it's going to kill at the...
Box office, for sure.
I think that
their ad campaign has been crazy.
Beauty and the Beast got to like 174 opening weekend, which is like dope. This is like crazy money. And do you guys think that Guardians will surpass Beauty and the Beast, or do you think it'll still like fall short of that like 170 that Beauty and the Beast hit?
I think that it will probably. I want to say it will surpass, but I don't think it will. Honestly, I think it's gonna probably get a good like 150 mil.
Yeah.
Just because. This sort of approach. It's a sequel to a movie in the Marvel Universe versus a remake to a Disney movie.
A beloved Disney movie.
Yeah. So I feel like that just will have stupendously more reach overall. Yeah, because the largest grossing Marvel movie was Avengers 1 or 2, right?
That has to be one of those, yeah.
And it was like upwards of...
Or maybe Civil War even, I don't know.
Oh, I think Civil War did surpass it, actually. I think you're actually right on that. But that was
Civil War was dope as fuck.
Civil War is dope.
Yeah, Civil War was dope. But that one was upwards of like 190, right? Opening weekend.
I'm not sure, but yeah, Beauty and the Beast was like 170 for something. I don't think Guardians 2 will be able to beat Beauty and the Beast
I'm
numbers.
beginning.
I think it'll be like somewhere kind of close, but not. I don't think it'll break.
I don't think it'll go over.
I don't think it'll even hit it, but
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I'm sorry, I want to see Civil War's stats.
Yeah, I mean,
Opening weekend. Oh, so all right. So Civil War did do better than Beauty and the Beast. They got opening weekend 179.
Oh, 179.
Almost 180. So pretty damn good.
But that's also one that was really, really pushed out there to to tie in the universe as a whole. So I'm sure more people were more excited for that versus, like I said, a sequel to a kind of ish standalone Marvel movie. Right. So yeah, I don't see it going.
And if there's no Chris Pratt, shirtless scene, I don't know if it's gonna
that's true.
Reach 160.
If we don't see Chris Pratt looking like sweet baby Pratt.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was actually watching like an episode of Parks and Rec the other day. Yeah. I was just like, oh my god, how far he came.
he was so chubby.
He's so chubby. He's so cute.
I love that episode when he it was the first episode of season 5 and he had trimmed up.
Yeah,
and and Ben's like, how did you do it? He's just like, I just stopped drinking beer.
Yeah, he looked.
How much beer were you drinking?
Clearly, way too much.
But Guardians, I think it's going to be a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to do well. I don't think it will hit those numbers as we were saying. Yeah. I'm very excited to see it, and but. It's just tinged with the whole it's Marvel again.
Yeah, we get so much Marvel. It's like I know for a lot of people that they don't get tired of Marvel, but I think we all get tired of the constant Marvel movies. I don't know. Do you feel that way or the fatigue?
I have the fatigue right now, honestly, for general releases more so than just Marvel.
Right.
Like I'm just like too much to watch. I just take a break.
Especially now. It's gonna be summer. So, but I mean,
it's literally like hit after hit after hit after hit. Like movies that I'm gonna want to see.
Yeah, that's why I don't know. You guys have been watching all these past releases. I haven't even cared to try just because I need to refresh my buffer for the next slew of releases. Yeah.
The next one that I don't think any of us are going to see is the King Arthur movie.
Oh no, it looks lame.
It looks so lame.
I'm not with
Charlie
that.
Hunnam.
Look, man, when aren't they playing Immigrant Song in that?
I mean that was in the Thor trailer.
I know it was in the Thor trailer, but I think they played it.
Oh, it might have been, yeah.
Which I'm like Zeppelin.
A different Zeppelin song, though, right? It wasn't an Immigrant Song, was it?
Oh, right. You are right about that. It was Baby, I'm Gonna Leave You. Yeah. I was like, Led Zeppelin, why are you just doling it out now? This is like what you're known for.
Yeah,
it's like not doing this. But
it's directed by Guy Ritchie, and he's done some good stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't.
This looks cheesy.
There's some good people in it, like Jude Law's in it, Eric Bana. This other guy, I can't pronounce his name. I recognize his name from stuff. But my thing is with like movies like this that are like period pieces, kind of like medieval or whatever fantasy, it's just that whenever I see like stuff like that and I just see like the characters and their wardrobes, and when it just doesn't look like, when they don't look dirty,
when they don't look like they belong in like the 14 or 1500s.
Right. See, that was the one thing about The Witch that was really good. All the characters looked really dirty.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, you got it.
Yeah. And then I'm looking at this picture of King Arthur, and he's all like, he has a slicked back hair. He's all like clean white clothing. It's just like, I want to see some dirty looking people.
You want to see something that looks authentic, and you can clearly tell it. It looks like a play more than it looks like a.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And I think there's a big separation between like period pieces and fantasy.
Right, this isn't really a period piece, but
and that's where it's like, if it's a period piece, they should be dirty.
Right.
Fantasy, I don't give as much shit about.
That's true. But it just doesn't look. It looks kind of. That's probably what they were going for, but it looks kind of modern. Like a modernized fantasy almost, but. Nah, doesn't do it.
It just looks, it doesn't look like it'll be anything special. Yeah. Nothing new at all.
Very generic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'd rather a more realistic portrayal of like what that would have been versus.
I either want more realistic or more ridiculous.
Right. I would really like the idea of like a really cool King Arthur movie.
Mm-hmm. Like a good one, right?
Yeah, like a really realistic one.
Dramatic.
That's still fun to watch. It's not too like boring or like
too
heavy.
Yeah, not too heavy-handed. I mean, it's King Arthur. It's
like a Robin Hood with Russell Crowe.
Oh,
that was awful because it's so dry.
Yeah. That's why like the one with Kevin Costner is like really bad, but like he was kind of fun to watch, very silly. Of course, there's Men in Tights.
Men in Tights is
fantastic.
But
Yeah.
like,
I love that movie.
A character like I was gonna say Robin Williams.
Rip in peace.
Rip in pieces. Robin Hood. It should be a fun movie, you know. And King Arthur should be a little bit more fun, not super serious. I don't think anyone wants to see like a really serious King Arthur movie. That's like really dry, but I don't know.
To some extent, I don't know. Like,
It should be. I mean, it's more serious than Robin Hood, but you know. I don't know. But all right, the next one we won't talk about. This is an Amy Schumer movie called Snatched.
No,
Also looks-
move it along.
God,
It
awful.
looks really bad.
Fuck Amy
All right.
Schumer.
Alien Covenant
Oh
Yeah,
my god, this
that's
is
the one I wanna
so
watch.
May
this is my most excited of the year
of the year
so far.
over Last Jedi.
Oh yeah, well, Last Jedi.
Okay.
But Last Jedi is on like another plane.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But,
other than that, Alien Covenant.
Alien
is your-
Covenant is
okay.
like my the one I've been stoked for
All
the
right.
most because like it's like the first time in a long time that it looks like they're gonna do
Justice.
Alien right. It is directed by
Yep.
Ridley Scott. Yeah.
Yep, it is.
Which like the last thing he did was The Martian,
Right.
and
yeah.
I saw it, didn't like it that much.
You didn't like The Martian?
I just didn't. It didn't do it for me. I don't know. It was just like I don't know. I didn't like. I didn't like Matt Damon in it that much.
You didn't like The Martian?
Why is that so shocking? There were a lot of people who didn't like it that much.
I didn't say it.
Has Donald Glover in it.
It does
So?
have Donald Glover in it. That doesn't mean
Doesn't mean-
his performance was good. That doesn't mean I like the movie.
You didn't like The
All right,
Martian.
stop saying that.
It was so good.
Didn't like the Martian.
But
I don't know. I actually like that movie a lot. Like I haven't watched it in a while. I've only seen it the one time, but I really enjoyed it. It was a very, very nice watch.
okay, and you're allowed to have that opinion.
It's just
I'm
weird.
also allowed to have my
You
opinion.
are. Okay, I'm sorry. We can move forward.
We can move on from this.
Yes, I'm
I'll
sorry.
just respect you less. But Alien, one of my favorite suspense horrors, sci-fi, whatever of all time.
Yeah.
Aliens, one of my favorite action movies. Past that, it's just a bunch of dog shit. I mean, a lot of people like Alien 3. It's kind of like one of those niche things that's like a lot of people are like really into. It's like whatever. No one likes Resurrection. AVP's fun. You don't like that? You don't like
I
AVP?
don't like the AVPs at all.
I like the first one. It was like
I like
and
the first one, yeah.
they said like not canon. They were like this has nothing to do with the stories of either
completely-
of those movies.
Completely
Yeah,
separate.
it's just all for fun. For fun.
Yeah, which is
That was-
why I like it.
That was a fun movie.
Some of those action sequences are really dope.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. Yeah. Predator was so cool.
Oh, I know. Oh, no. But Requiem was a piece of trash. Now they're finally back to the suspense horror thing,
Right.
which I'm very excited about.
Coming off of Prometheus.
Coming off of Prometheus, I forgot to mention that. And the last big Alien thing was Alien Isolation, the game,
Yeah.
which it didn't. That's another one. It didn't do it for me just because I'm not a huge survival horror guy.
There was like no combat, right? Practically no
Practically,
Yeah,
there's a
it's-
little bit.
You have
but-
some defensive measures and tools and whatnot, but yeah.
and I felt like the alien was like too good. Like the AI was like
It could hunt you down
you
too
died
easily.
so easily in that game.
Word.
But not gonna get into games. That's another show. But I'm very excited for this. I'm sorry I've been just
No, that's the
babbling
thing.
on
That's the
about this.
thing, yeah.
Alien is one of my favorite franchises, other than the last two, in the originals. But this is gonna be amazing. I think this is really gonna be amazing.
I'm excited for it. I think it might be my most excited movie. Movie I'm most excited for in May or the whole summer.
Yeah.
Maybe. What do you think?
I'm worried.
You're worried?
I don't know if they can see. That's the thing. Like, it's the same problem with, and not to take it to games again, but like the same problem with Dead Space, where the first one's so fantastic because you don't know what these necromorphs are or what they can do or how far they go, and then by the third game, you know everything. Same thing. That was the problem with the newest Predator as well. You know, the 2014 one or whatever.
Predators.
Predators. Yeah, sorry. Is that? I mean, even though it was more action like the original too. But you already know. You
Look,
already know
I
what
think-
it is, and that's the problem. That might be the problem with Alien Covenant is that you already know what it is, what it can do, how much scary. What scare can you get out of that? You know what it is now.
Well, it's.
I mean, that's partially true. Yeah, I see your point.
Yeah, no, I totally get your point.
There's no scare. It's just, I mean, it'll be great seeing it again on the big screen and then like this super hyper realistic 3D motions, that they can do now. Seeing it like brought to life in this really nice way, but
the thing is, Ridley Scott is not like a hacky director like some of these.
He's not. I think it'll be a good movie. I think it'll be a fun
but
watch.
You don't think it's going to be super scary?
But I feel like I'm going to go in there and I'm going to be expecting action more than I'm going to be expecting suspense and thrills, and because I just don't think it's going to work.
Okay. Well, I think it's going to be really tense. That's what the trailers have kind of shown so far. I mean, like, I've seen the first Alien about like a lot of times. I'm not going to try this. A lot of times, and it never ceases to like freak me out in certain scenes, like when the face hugger finally comes out, and like that whole thing, and like even the bursting of the chest, even though it has like the cheesy alien. Yeah. Like that whole scene is like really gross, and I think that that Ridley Scott. I don't think he would do this. I don't think he would make another Alien movie if he didn't have something really great to show and like have some really great ideas. And that's why I'm excited for it, because I never thought he was ever going to touch the series again. But he came back, and I think it's going to be worth it.
Word. Yeah. I'm excited for it a lot. We're going to skip this next one as it's stupid. The last one for May is Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales. Kind of a long title.
Very excited.
I'm very excited for this as well.
It's a reluctant excitement.
A little bit. This is the last one. It's poopy.
I didn't see it, but...
Oh, yeah, the fourth one. Yeah, you didn't. Did you ever see the fourth one? No.
I'm going to see it before I see this.
Oh, yeah? Not Jeff.
Just because I feel like I can't skip a movie.
I understand, even though you won't need to see it. Most likely,
know. It's more of a mental thing.
Yeah. And, for me, I don't know. I'm really excited for this. It's in May. It's this one and Alien.
Yeah.
Like Guardians, I'm like, okay, I'll see it at some point.
That's how I feel too.
Yeah, but with Pirates, it's just so nostalgic for me. I watched them so much as a kid.
You're such a little adventure boy, man.
Yo, those are so good though. Like,
dude, yeah, like I watched these. What's that sound?
That was weird.
That was weird.
Didn't like that.
Don't like that.
You got poltergeist in here, guys.
Yep. Nemus. But as a kid, you know this. Every summer, my family would go to Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and we saw the first Pirates of the Caribbean at the drive-in theater in Cape Cod. We saw the second at the drive-in theater when that came out at Cape Cod. Third one we saw in Cape Cod, but not the drive-in. It was like indoor theater. So I saw the first.
Was it the theater that we saw the way back in?
Yeah, that main indoor. So I saw the first three Pirates at Cape Cod. Super nostalgic. We always watched them. Fun movies.
Oh yeah,
a lot of cool action. And the
first one is like Curse of the Black Pearl is so good.
It is. It's like great action.
Beat for beat, the whole movie is fantastic.
And the thing that I have a lot to say about Pirates, so we're gonna.
It's gonna be my. For me, Alien. You're gonna go on.
Pirates, so the thing that Pirates is, or they're silly movies, they're fun movies, action adventure, but there is a good amount of drama in them. One of the few love stories in like a movie series or just a movie in general that like I'm really into is the Will and Elizabeth thing throughout the original trilogy. Because their love story like really carries those three movies, I think, and they're the main characters. Jack is not the main character until the fourth one, and they
fuck
made
anybody
him
who says that he was the main character.
He was.
The series.
He technically never is. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big supporting character.
He's like the Queen of London, or the UK, or like. What am I saying?
The Queen of London.
He's like
what?
He doesn't.
Queen of England.
Queen of England. Yeah, sorry. I know I said London. I'm tired. My brain hurt. Point is, he clearly has like
he's important.
The figurehead. He's the bobblehead.
He's the mascot.
The mascot. There you go.
He's the
That's
mascot. Yeah. He's important, but he's not the main guy.
Yeah. He doesn't make the decisions.
It was Will and Elizabeth were the main characters, and then they weren't in the fourth one, and then it was all about Jack, and that's why I thought it was bad. This was all about him. And I was like, this is like doing. It's like with like. It's a little different, but it was like when they were talking about doing a Boba Fett movie.
Yeah.
I was Boba Fett's not a like a leading like main character that you put center stage,
Right.
So Jack, and then in this one, it also looks like he's the main character. It's all about him. But there are some new characters that look interesting.
And
Will is back
at least,
and also Keira Knightley is back in some regards.
Okay, I didn't know.
They showed her in like a brief glimpse of her in one of the teasers, and we've only ever seen a few brief glimpses of Will. So I feel like my prediction is that Elizabeth is dead, and that one shot of her was like kind of like a dream or like a flashback, and that we'll see like 1 or 2 scenes with him, still doing his thing as the captain of the Flying Dutchman.
I'd imagine that he gets like kind of in on. I feel like what's going to happen is Javier Bardem's character,
Captain Salazar.
Yeah, Captain Salazar is like gonna be a real baddie. You know what I mean? Real badass, and Jack can't really take him on, you know, by himself, and so he kind of tries to recruit. Will
back to
help him.
recruiting.
Well, I also feel like the main new young guy in the movie who like is gonna be accompanying Jack is gonna be Will's son.
So we think that's how far in the story this is at this point?
I would bet so. I mean, the son looks like he could be like maybe 20. So the son was born like soon after the events of the third movie. So maybe, but 20 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Jack doesn't look too different. Will, it makes sense for Will because he is like technically dead. He's not really like a real living person.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really have to age, but Jack, I don't know.
He does have to age.
But then again, like At World's End came out 2007. It's been 10 years. So I don't know. Maybe. But
I buy it.
It seems tough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say distant cousin for now.
Distant cousin. Okay.
Doesn't worry me too much.
But I feel like we'll get like maybe a scene or two with Will, which would be nice. But hopefully it's the last one. I think this is gonna be the last one. I hope it's the last one because
I feel like it's kind of one of those things they needed to end the series on a better note.
Yeah. Than 4
because it has such a good standing with the first 3.
Yeah. But
4 was just sour.
Barbosa is also in this, which is great. But he looks like Goofy again. He's wearing like
that weird
because in 4 throughout 4 he was working as like working for the government of like the Queen of England. He's like working for the government as like a whatever you call it. So he had like this like stupid little wig on, and he was like using like a ship that was like a naval ship. He wasn't like a pirate anymore. And at the end of 4, he like got a ship and became a pirate again. Put on this new feather hat, and he was all piratey again.
Man, I love Barbosa.
And this one, he's looking all weird again. So I don't know what they're doing.
Dude, at the end of Dead Man's Chest. When he you know what I'm talking about, dude.
Great
that scene
ending.
is so good.
That's such a cool ending. Dude, I remember seeing that the first time. I was just like,
I'm losing it.
oh my God.
Man, everyone, you were all hype. I was all mad. That's that like twist ending
of 2?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
We've already discussed this before. I swear we have, unless I had a dream about it. But yeah, I was like one of the few people in the theater being like, what kind of ending is that?
It's a cool ending, dude.
Dude, that's such a good cliff. You don't like cliffhangers.
I don't like cliffhangers. Not in movies. In TV shows, it's fine because I get it. Like going to watch next week, I get that whole thing. Yeah. But in movies, I don't want to wait 1.5 years to 2 years to even 3 to see what happens next. That's some horse shit. Give me a full experience, one at a time.
I mean, okay, that's kind of why I this is really derailed. But
Dead Man's Chest and At World's End were year apart, 2006, 2007. So you only waited a year.
Still a while.
But like that's one of the great things about the. I mean, I'm gonna get some shit. The ending of the first Hobbit film.
Oh right, when they were on.
It's very nice when they're on that rock and they're like, I've never been more wrong in my life.
Oh, so beautiful, so
hard. And then the show inside the.
Yeah. And it was like a little bit of a cliffhanger, a little bit, yeah. But it was like really not a cliffhanger. It was just more of like a show of what's
foreshadowing.
Yes, foreshadowing,
and it felt like a nicely wrapped package. So 1 through 3, great movies. I'll give you, don't get me wrong here. It's been forever since I've seen them too. I was a kid and I was young, but 2, I was so mad. I remember being so mad. I was with my family and I was just like, no. I am like that, but
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a great one. But all right, hopefully it's good. So that's it for May.
Okay.
So going into June, we got Wonder Woman right off the bat.
Word.
Wonder Woman. Are we hyped for that? Or
no.
No, you're not. Not at all.
You guys just want to see it for that.
That is a great
that theme song, yeah.
Yo, it better come like right in the beginning, like right as the movie opens up.
Oh yeah.
I get so hyped,
Yeah.
but
And honestly, it's just because I don't care about not Marvel. I don't care about DC's characters like at all. Like at this point, I've realized how much I don't care about their heroes.
I don't have a lot to say about this,
neither
but
do I.
I'm very excited because I think it looks like the best DC movie.
I hope so.
So far, it looks like it. Now they're very good at ad campaigns.
They are.
And making their movies look awesome, and then them being trash.
Poopy. Yeah. You're right. DC has great marketing, great trailers, but the movies have been poopy. I don't know. I want it to be good.
Because I think it could be really cool.
Yeah.
It could be an awesome movie, but the fear that I have, and from the last trailer, did you guys watch it?
The newest trailer?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
They put out a recent new trailer, and there's a lot of her not in the suit.
Oh, yeah?
Which kind of scares me that they're going to like throw it in like right at the end.
Like the main suit, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
But for me, like with Wonder Woman, the suit isn't as important as it would be for like something like Batman or even Superman.
I get that.
Like her suit, it's iconic, but I'm not so into Wonder Woman where I would be upset. But I know other people probably would be.
I'm also not stoked for the fact that it's not. From what I understand, it doesn't take place in current time. It's all in the past, in her past, which
World
makes
War
it
One.
Redundant. It doesn't feel like it's necessary to be. I don't feel like I have to watch it because we know where she's at now.
That's true.
I don't need to know how she came about.
I don't know. I kind of disagree with that. I don't know. I mean, like Wonder Woman's not the character. She's not Batman, where you can just hop in wherever with Batman. Everybody knows the backstory. It's not. She's a lesser known character, and I think that it would be beneficial, at least for me, because I don't really read comics. I'm not into it like that. I do kind of want to see this origin story and see where she comes from. And the other worry here is that it's going to be a Captain America situation,
right?
And sour.
Yeah, exactly. And but like I am excited to see this. Like I don't have like really high expectations, but I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, me too. I've pretty much my sentiments exactly. So next we get The Mummy with Tom Cruise, which
just move on.
Looks kind of upsetting.
Yeah. See, like I really when they said that they were gonna do these like updated monster movies. I was kind of excited, and we watched the original Mummy. Remember that? And it was like really bad.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was really boring.
Yeah.
I was like, but then we have the Brendan Fraser mummies, and they're fucking
those are great,
phenomenal,
so fun.
I mean, Mummy Returns is like with that really bad CGI Scorpion King with the Rock.
Yeah.
Man, that is so bad, but
fun movie, man.
Fun movie.
The first two are really cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, the music, and then just like, dude, in the second one when they're in London and they're on the double-decker bus,
right.
Brendan Fraser's out the back, just shooting at the mummies on these.
I love like whenever they show those shots of Brendan Fraser, he's like,
so ridiculous.
Oh man, when they show the those mummies with the hats, and to the things like, oh, not these guys again. Dude. So I was like, oh man,
fucking Rick O'Connell.
Oh yeah,
Rick O'Connell.
What's a place like me doing in a girl like this?
But that's the thing, is like, I don't know.
I love that movie.
I was hoping that the new monster movie universe that they're trying to do would be a little bit more. It's a very silly idea, make it a little bit more fun. This looks so boring.
It looks
so
very heavy-handed.
Yeah. Which is weird because like they want it to be, like you said, serious and heavy-handed, but at the same time, it's so ridiculously over the top.
Yeah,
with how it's trying to do its presentation.
Looks like fucking Enchantress from
true.
Squad.
Yeah. I love creature features.
Yeah,
I really do. Monster movies are fantastic, but like they should go the route of the kind of B horror movie.
A little bit more fun.
Yeah, just have a good time with it. Don't try and make it this super serious thing.
I mean, we're basing it off the trailers, but we'll see how it is. But hopefully, I don't know.
And they keep showing that thing with like their eyes splitting, like it's supposed to be scary or shocking.
But also, like they did the same. They did that with the mummy, Sophia Boutella, who's great and like super attractive.
True.
and but then they did that with Tom Cruise, his character. His eyes do that thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's also. There's gonna be some weird stuff there. How much you want to bet that like, Tom Cruise is gonna be like end up being like Van Helsing or something?
Oh, he's totally
and
going to
he's
be
gonna be like
fantastic.
in all the movies somehow
Yeah.
or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, I'm excited for this movie. It's called It Comes at Night.
That one looked good.
Yeah,
I haven't seen anything about this.
it's like a horror thriller, right? I think there's 2 trailers out for right now. I haven't seen the newest trailer. Have
I've
you?
seen not the newest one. I've seen the
first one?
Yeah, the first trailer, and it's my issue with like horror movies and trailers in general is that they always like, I don't know, they either feel cliche or you can tell all right off the bat that it's just gonna be like, oh, jump scares. This one feels like it actually has real plot to it.
Some meat.
Yeah,
This one
dude.
feels dark.
Yeah,
and-
it looks.
right. You
and-
feel that
yeah.
sort of.
And the company that's doing it is A24, and they have been doing
Good.
kick-ass movies lately. They did Ex Machina, they did Swiss Army Man, Green Room.
Green Room was great.
Some more. The Witch. They did that. They did. There's a bunch more,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're doing that. Like they're
They're just
kicking
making
ass.
solid movies. Solid
And
movies.
we got Joel Edgerton's in it, and he's great.
You gotta speak in your mic a little bit more. You're really low.
There you go.
But I'm excited.
But yeah, I mean, as a horror guy, Tyler, I feel like you.
I'm
should
sure
be
I gotta watch.
interested in this
Now
yeah.
I'm a little sad that I didn't know about this.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the first trailer is pretty nice. It doesn't like give anything away.
That's what I think is really good about it. Is that we have no idea what the hell
Mm.
we're even going to be dealing with, but it's like just gets you. Oh, just you're all like, oh.
The plot is basically the very brief plot is like Joel Edgerton is like a dad, he has like a family, and there's something like happening. So at night, like him and his family like bunker down in their house. There's something out there. That's,
Yeah.
like, happening or something, and then there's like another family that like comes to their doors like begging to be let in or something like that, and they let them in, and then they're just like all like in this like house, and there's like something out
we
there.
don't know what it is. Yeah,
and it's
ominous.
called It Comes at Night.
I really like that concept.
Yeah.
Everything you just laid out
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
Just watch a trailer for this. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll watch
you'll-
that first teaser. It's pretty cool.
Word.
All right, and it looks all right. Rough Night coming out June 16th with ScarJo, Kate McKinnon, the girl from what's that show? Broad City.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Broad City,
It's
such a good show.
definitely Zoe Kravitz. It's like a chick flick. Doesn't look that good. I don't mean to say that. It probably is fine, but
I'll probably
I'm not
watch
interested.
it
I'm
for
not
the fun of
interested
it.
in it. Are you interested in that movie?
I have no idea what it is.
No,
but
okay.
you
By
just
the
said
way-
that cast, and I was like, that sounds like a fun movie.
You,
but just fun. Nothing else.
by the way, you skipped a movie.
What movie?
Same day Pirates is coming out. Baywatch.
Oh, it's not on this list. My bad. Baywatch. I want to
Baywatch
see Baywatch.
looks fucking great.
It does. look
I'm
great.
very excited.
As am I.
There's your action movie of the summer, guys.
Yo,
That's-
I just want to
yeah.
see, 2 shredded boys, getting with the babes and, getting into some
You know what?
hijinks.
Yeah, I'm actually really hyped for that movie. It's like for me, it's like Pirates, Baywatch, and Alien are like I'm really hyped for those movies, man.
Yeah. Baywatch just looks so good.
It does.
It looks so funny.
Yeah. I mean, we got Zac Efron and The Rock, and they're like both hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Zac Efron has been like just.
They're both the two of
Going
those
up.
actors that came out of left field as being really funny.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of made fun of them for a while. Then they just both around the same time even. They just kind of came out and these guys are awesome.
And we're gonna see a lot of attractive people in that movie.
Oh yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Not just women,
Plenty of babes.
but also I
shredded boys.
I can look at some shredded boys.
Yeah,
it's fine.
See, I just want to that's the thing. I just want to look at attractive people.
Right.
Yeah, like it just makes me feel good.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay.
This sounds so vain.
I don't give a shit.
And I don't know. And it totally is self-aware, and it's rated R.
Oh man,
even better.
that makes me so happy.
Yeah,
All the booties and the.
Are we going to see a whole titty in this?
for sure.
Do you think we're seeing a whole titty?
Faux show.
I mean, it's rated R. I think you will see some
Yeah.
some titties. If we saw titties in Logan, then I think we can see some titties.
It's a
in this.
beach movie.
Did we see
Did we
titties
see
in
titties?
Logan?
Yeah, there's titties in Logan.
Where?
There's like a one quick 5
One
second
quick
like
titty.
strip club scene. Because he's
Oh
picking-
right.
yeah.
Yep.
No, we're definitely seeing some titties in Logan, or not Logan.
Baywatch.
Baywatch.
Yeah.
for sure. But I'm hyped for that. Are you gonna see that when it comes out?
Probably not, but
Probably not?
I mean, I'll ride out the hype with you guys.
Yeah, you whack.
You whack. Yeah, that's not right. All right. There's some other movies here that I don't think any of us have anything to say about, unless they're.
I'm looking at IMDb's list. You missed a couple.
What else, man?
Captain Underpants.
Oh my God! All right, I'm on the wrong list.
I'm gonna watch that. Man. I'm down for
The
that.
Captain.
The Cat. I'm hyped for that.
Yeah.
Captain. When's that come out? May or June?
June.
June.
After I saw
2nd.
how the animation was, I was like, oh, that looks good.
Same exact
I do like
day.
animation. Yeah.
Same day as Wonder Woman.
Okay.
I know. Which
Obviously, Captain Underpants, the better superhero movie.
Clearly, of course. I have more trust in that because DC's already burned us. All right.
That's true. We haven't been burned by Captain Underpants.
If anything, I've been gracefully saved by Captain Underpants. That was my book as a kid. That was
Right.
I loved Captain Underpants. I have one through like.
There you go.
The whole
He just got so excited.
I didn't even realize that. I've been in this
It's
apartment 1,000
It's out
times.
here.
Oh man.
Yes.
It's not all of them, but I have.
We have a lot of them
That's
here.
a lot. That's a lot of.
Got to
Captain.
do some reading, some heavy.
Oh, I have the extra crunchy book of fun.
Do you have Super Diaper Baby in there?
Oh, right here.
Beautiful.
Super Diaper Baby.
Yo, I wonder if he's gonna make a cameo.
I hope so.
That'd be dope.
I hope so. But I have like 1 through 8 or 9. I think 8. But there's like a lot more now.
It's become a popular series again.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oddly enough,
how
too.
old these are, man. It's crazy.
Actually, they look pretty good.
They're in
The
good shape.
spines are nice. The color and the print's fine.
Yeah, you do know how to judge that, don't you?
But yeah, so Captain Underpants looks dope. Is there any others that I missed on there? That look good.
In June, Transformers.
Oh yeah, Transformers.
Cars 3.
Eh,
I like the first one a lot.
I like the first one a lot too. The second one's weird.
It is weird.
Never been a fan.
Let's see what else.
I'm just waiting until you guys get to July. That's all I care about right now.
All right, well we're getting there.
Despicable Me 3. Amityville: The Awakening, which looks terrible.
I didn't really heard of that.
Just another stupid Amityville movie that no one's gonna watch. But then July hits. Hits us right in the fucking face.
Wait, let me get down to July. I'm pretty sure I know
Still scroll.
Oh boy!
You know what I'm talking about, man. Oh shit!
So, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh!
Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm hyped for this one.
Yes.
This is probably like my most looked forward to in July. Well, maybe close second, Planet of the Apes, but we'll get to that.
Oh,
But
baby.
Spider-Man.
For me, it's like definitely the two of the summer, Alien and Spider-Man. Those are like neck and neck.
So how do we feel about this new Spider-Man?
Literally everything they've put out looks good.
Yeah.
I think
If you start coming at that fucking song again, that song is so
the song in the
great in
first
that trailer. Come on. It's
anyways,
so
all I was gonna say was I have not been like superbly impressed by what I've seen. Like it doesn't look like amazing to me, but I don't care. Because all I want to see, I literally just want to see the webhead. That's it. I want an hour and a half of just Spider-Man. I would even pay to just watch him in the suit and be like, "Hey guys," just talking.
Yeah.
That's how much I love Spider-Man.
Right.
I love Spider-Man. Okay, that's
I know
it.
you do.
So even if the movie isn't great, I don't care because I like him. I like him so much.
Did you like the other ones?
Screw Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Screw him.
Yeah.
Screw him.
And Toby did me justice as a kid, But
Same.
this is the Spider-Man I've been waiting for. He is the character that I've been waiting for.
Yes.
He feels like him. He feels like a true Peter Parker, It feels like a true it's my comic book realized,
Yeah.
And that's why I'm excited. I'm so excited.
I'm happy you're excited.
Yeah.
I'm
sweating right now. And
I'm very excited too. I mean, I disagree with you saying that things don't look impressive. I think everything they've put out so far is like spot on what we need to see.
like I said, I think last time or one of the times, my issue is the fact that we know at this point. I think the trailers show too much. We kind of know at this point that Tony's going to take away the suit from the webhead, from Spider-Man. He's going to be on his own for much of it.
For sure,
it's an underdog style story, And I don't know. I just don't feel like I want that.
I like the partnership with Tony Stark. I like, it's just more Robert Downey Jr.
So you're gonna get this is, and I promise this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna get 10 to 20 minutes of Spider-Man and Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man, beginning,
true.
and then Peter
Some
Parker's gonna fuck up, right?
Uh-huh.
And then it's gonna be an hour of him being on his own, like not in the sense of the movie, but like being down to his like ghetto Spider-Man suit and being like I said, the underdog story for like a good hour-ish plus movie. Who knows how long it's gonna be, and then the very very end where he might reacquire everything and gain trust again, and we might get one more like nice scene, but like I don't know he starts here, then goes down to here. It's like if it's like a God of War kind of thing, where like you start up here, you kill
I get you, I get that. Yeah,
that's my issue with it. But it's still fine. I'm still gonna be excited.
But that's the thing is, I mean, I like that they're going with him, taking the direction of Spider-Man where he is a kid and he's not meant, at least right now, not yet. He's not meant to be like one of the big boys.
Yeah.
Tony's,
true.
Tony's like, you just need to be like a neighborhood
stay in your lane.
hero. Stay in your lane. Do the small stuff. We'll take care of the big stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what you were supposed to do.
You're right. Yeah.
And I'm so excited for Michael Keaton to play the Vulture.
Perfect.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And like,
he's a badass Vulture so far.
Yes,
too. Like,
he is.
Badass.
Yeah.
Man, that line in the trailer, he's like, "I will kill everyone you
like,
love.
Don't mess with me."
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
It's such a generic line, but Michael Keaton's
his delivery with it is just
so
perfect.
vicious. So good. I'm excited. Just kind of speed this up. Let's just I'll just go down the list of some movies,
Right?
And then we'll just kind of generally, discuss them instead of going each one.
Yeah,
so after where are we? In July, right? After Spider-Man, we had War for the Planet of the Apes, Dunkirk, new Christopher Nolan movie, the Emoji Movie, Atomic Blonde is a Charlize Theron movie. It's like a female James Bond kind of thing.
Right.
August.
Wait,
anything else in July?
Yeah. Dark Tower.
Well, that's August.
It says July 28th.
It's just August 4th on here. I don't know.
Let me look it up. But in the meantime,
Dark Tower.
Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. I'm very excited for that.
Are you really?
Yes.
Okay.
We watched the trailer and we liked it.
I liked the trailer, but I don't know.
I'm very excited. I think I think you guys are wrong.
I heard.
I'm not excited for it.
Dark Tower and Planet of the Apes. Those two are like probably going to be definite watches for sure.
Right. I'm not even sure if I'm excited about Dark Tower because I did not like the trailer at all.
Okay, August 4th, yeah.
Okay. You're wrong.
IMDb is wrong.
I did not like the trailer at all for Dark Tower. But that's just the trailer, so I don't know. But I'm not excited for it. I'll say that.
I'm excited for it because I like the source material.
Yeah.
And, Dark Tower, it's a great book series. I love Idris Elba.
Yep.
I love Matthew McConaughey.
Yep.
And I want to see them fight each other.
The two of them, yeah.
That's really
that just sounds great.
Yeah, that does. Yeah.
Like the books are a lot more like trippy than this seems to be. It's much more like almost psychedelic and cosmic and weird. This is much more like it seems they wanted to go the direction of like here's an action sci-fi with Western elements.
Right, and it just looks kind of like generic. The trailer at least looks very normal, like
it
action
does.
Summer movie. I was like,
But I'm hoping it's just something to sell the tickets.
Hopefully.
But I mean Stephen King himself has said that it's very good, which means very little to me. I love the guy. I love his books.
Is it Dingus?
But his taste sometimes
movie
goes
dingus.
off the rails. But also just quickly on Valerian.
Right.
All right. It's like I don't know. It just looks like a really fun sci-fi. I don't know. Everything about it to me just looks really fun, and it's based off of like a really really big graphic novel.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll see how people feel about it when it
and their
comes
suits look exactly like the Mass
Effect.
Effect
Yeah,
ones. So I'm like, yo, I gotta see that.
But yeah, and I'm looking forward to Dunkirk because it's Chris Nolan war film.
I'm probably not. I don't know why I end up not seeing these movies, these big dramatic movies like that, and in the theaters. I always end up seeing them like way later. But
yeah, same. I think it's just because like you don't want to potentially spend $2.5-3+ plus hours
Right.
on something so heavy, you know.
You have to kind of be in a really right
Yeah.
mindset for something
That's
like
the thing
that.
also is like
Comfortable.
Dunkirk is PG-13. Not that it's a huge deal, but I was like,
Seems weird.
this is weird. Be a war film, PG-13, Chris Nolan. I mean, he said that it didn't need that R rating, so I was like, I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah,
But,
well, I guess we'll see.
the last thing I really want to talk about, just to kind of wrap this up, is Planet of the Apes. Is there anything else that you wanted to touch on before we? Planet of the Apes, I think, is a
So we know Star Wars is down the line.
Wait, are you
Yeah.
talking?
We'll
Are you
come back
talking
to that
about just July?
July, August. Yeah,
I'm
summer.
looking at August doesn't really have anything.
Yeah, Dark Tower.
Annabelle Creation. Come on, guys.
Nut Job 2, Nutty by Nature.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so pretty much was a War for the Planet of the Apes comes out July 14th. Third installment in the new Planet of the Apes trilogy.
I feel bad admitting this, but I had not finished the second one yet.
I haven't watched either of them.
What? Okay.
First one's good. Second one was starting out great. There were only reasons because it was on demand. I don't have it like on anything.
Yeah.
And on demand is in my kitchen.
Ew.
Because like I'll make food and put on a movie every so
Yeah.
often, you know. That's what I do. I'll do my cooking regimen, you know. But I like started it and I was like, I almost burnt my fish because I was like, you're that monkey. Sorry. Anyways, it was really cool, and I need to go back and finish it because I really liked what I watched so far.
Yeah, second one's better than the first, I think.
And I liked the first.
Yeah, and you know, you haven't seen either of them, right?
No, I'm definitely gonna watch them
Oh,
before.
for sure. I have both. I have both of them. Rise is good. Has James Franco in it.
So
you go.
Dawn is the first, or Rise is the first,
Rise is
and
the
then
first,
Dawn,
and
and then
I feel like
War.
those should have been switched, but whatever.
Yeah.
Dawn then Rise, but whatever. And then Dawn is a completely different set of characters, except for Caesar. He's the one that's is like
Remains,
the
yeah.
one consistent.
But
character.
I'm assuming James Franco's dead at this point.
I think it's pretty much
Confirmed at that, yeah. They don't say it, they don't show it.
Yeah, they don't
but-
do any of
okay,
that, but you can make pretty high assumptions.
But Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson in
And
this,
this
new
looks
one. He
very
looks
good.
so
It looks
that-
cool.
yeah,
I am
that's what
into
sold
that.
me. Like,
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
Woody Harrelson being him, and I was just like,
Nothing better than Woody Harrelson being Woody Harrelson.
Shaving his head.
Yeah.
top. But like,
See, that's what kind of saw. Like at first, I was just kind of like lukewarm on
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes in general, and not any really big interest. And I saw him, I was like, I gotta see him now.
the first one is all about the origins of Caesar with James Franco, who's like a scientist, and then we see the very beginnings of Caesar and like the whole apes thing starting. The
Right.
second one, as I don't know how many years later, but it's where like
Society's already
Society's
pretty much crumbled.
collapsed.
Yeah.
humans are still around, apes have their thing, humans have their thing, and Caesar is like pretty much trying to avoid conflict. It's like let's just do our thing, and then now 3 is conflict,
He looks very,
right? There is
pissed.
war happening between
The two sides.
whichever side wins the earth,
Basically.
So
And Caesar is Andy Serkis, right?
Andy Serkis,
Nice.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
He's amazing.
And the motion capture, the effects, special effects are like groundbreaking in this series. The first one was groundbreaking. Second one was even more, more improved, and this one looks even better. So
It's crazy that like we have a not real ape who screams at the camera like go, you
Yeah.
know, and I felt it, you know,
dude, the scene in the first one, when
I did see that scene
he speaks the
where
first
he's like,
time?
no.
yeah, and
I was
it's
like-
so impactful.
Okay, chill, monkey. Like, damn.
there's a scene in the second one. I don't know if you got to this far where Caesar is talking to like a bunch of humans on the horse. You see that when all the apes go to the human place and Caesar's like basically like stay away from us.
Oh no, I don't think I got that far.
He goes there and all the humans are like, oh my god, and then Caesar's on the horse and he's basically just like he starts speaking and all the humans are like freaking out.
Yeah, because like they're like, oh,
it's like it's
as
really
far as
cool.
I got is where like they said that the monkey spoke, like they said it said to leave to go, you know.
Oh, yeah.
and they were like, shut up, you're crazy.
Yeah.
There's no way that happens. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, that
Yeah.
monkey's sophisticated, dog.
Yeah,
He classy.
But yeah, I'm excited for that. So that kind of wraps up the summer more or less. I mean, there's some cool shit, other cool shit I'm sure coming out, but those are the big ones. you
The
know?
big boys.
The big boys. Something that is happening in August is Terminator 2 in 3D re-released in theaters.
I will be seeing that.
I've never seen T2,
Ooh.
so that's when I want to see it.
Ooh.
That's
Have
when
you seen the first one?
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's when I want to see it. Is like in the theater.
I like T3 though.
Let me tell
Like,
you. All right.
Isn't that like the greatest action movie ever made? Like,
Terminator. Okay. Terminator is A New Hope.
T2.
T2 is Empire Strikes Back. Holy fuck! No, I'm so serious about T2.
No, I believe you.
Best action movie I've ever seen.
All right. Well, August 25th.
Have you seen it?
When I was very young. I have not seen it recently.
Oh my god!
August 25th, Terminator 2 in 3D. So
it's funny because I've seen T1.
5 days earlier than my birthday. It's like a gift.
That's right.
I've seen T1 and T3 like 3 or 4 times each, but I've only
Why?
seen T2 like once.
I've seen like I remember I watched.
It's so like FX, or like whatever's on the TV. Like it's just when I was younger, I watched movies on TV that came on, and for some reason T3 was always a choice. T1 was always a choice. T2 was never a choice.
I liked the first one. I saw it. I've seen it a couple times. First time I saw it was with my dad, and there's like a really steamy sex scene in it, which was really weird.
Always awkward.
T2 I saw again with my dad. I remember I like fucking flipped at the end of this movie, and I was a kid, and I was just like, what did I just see?
Yeah, word.
And it's like everything about the movie, beat for beat, fucking awesome.
All right.
It's just like the best way I can describe it is just like the most badass movie of all time.
Damn.
Like you want a good action flick. There
Tyler is definitely.
I forgot how passionate I am about T2. You brought it up, and I was like, wait, shit! Like that movie is so good. T3, I hate that movie. I don't know. I
T3. I like it.
I hated when like her boobs got bigger when she wanted to like flirt with the cop or whatever. I was like, bruh, shut up.
It's still a fun action movie. And
it's the same plot as T2, but with a girl and different and weird.
I get your judgment. I'm just saying.
Salvation, everybody hates. I like Salvation.
I don't like Salvation.
It's a fun action.
Christian Bale, right?
Yes, it is.
It's okay. Like it just doesn't have enough.
You see a lot of Arnie naked in it, and I don't like that. And he's really. It's like it's fine in the early ones.
Weird, yeah. But
he's old.
Yeah. But they did some sort of like CGI, like a younger Arnie thing.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. But and I didn't see Genesis.
I didn't see Genesis.
I can't put it past any judgment.
That's true. No judgment on Genesis. But I've heard it's bad.
It's okay.
But I love that Emilia Clarke though.
Oh yeah.
But she doesn't feel like Emilia Clarke in it. Doesn't.
Well, she's not supposed to.
Well, that's the problem. Okay,
She's supposed to be Sarah Connor.
Moving on.
All right. Well, we're ending the show here. We've gone long enough. That about wrapped it up for this movie cast. So you can find us on Twitter and Instagram, Modern Day Renmen. Mm-hmm. We have a website, kind of. ModernDayRenaissancemen.com. But yeah,
it works.
And then we got our twits. We got
at @McGinkai_,
at Karl Anderson _
at Tyler Dill _.
And that's that.